I was going through seminary at Dallas Theological Seminary, and they tell you like there's no broke like seminary broke. you know, it's like because you leave like and me, I had left an accounting position. Selena leaving a teaching job, moving to Dallas, going to a place where you don't know, and God's like, I'll show you when you get there, kind of thing. Going to work for Dr. Evans, and just really barely making it, but I knew that God had me investing in my future and my family's future through seminary. And so there weren't a lot of times when me and Selena were like, we're going to pray and then God's going to provide a meal. But during that time frame when she got pregnant with Elias, our first child, and she was probably about maybe I think she was about 5 or 6 months pregnant, and she had a doctor's appointment. We lived on the south side of Dallas, and the doctor's appointment was on the north side of Dallas, and we didn't get paid till the next day, and I had our car. It had just enough gas in there, to maybe get a few blocks. And I was like, okay, Lord, I need to get my 6-month pregnant wife to this doctor's appointment and back home. And so we went to that appointment, and the appointment was like 3:45 in the afternoon. Can you imagine? Because after the appointment, it's 5 o'clock in Dallas. And so we get out of that appointment, and we're sitting on the freeway, and traffic lockjaw just happened. And right at that moment, the gas light goes ding, and I was like, okay, Lord. And I remember sitting in the car, Selena's sitting there with child, and I just heard a whisper in my spirit just say, start worshiping, start singing. And the song that came to my mind, this old song my grandmother used to sing called I Will Trust in the Lord, right? So I'm just sitting there, Selena's looking at me, I'm looking at her, and I just start saying, I will trust in the Lord, I will trust in the Lord, I will trust in the Lord until I die. And I just sang that song over and over and over again, all the way till we got home. And that was probably about a 30-mile drive. And I know when that light came on, I might have had 10 miles at best. And I literally pulled up in the driveway, and the car stopped in the driveway. The next morning, I got my gas can and walked to the gas station to come back and put gas in the car. And that just reminded me, Proverbs 3 and 5, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not in your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. And this other verse that came to me was Matthew 6 and 33. Which was my first sermon, by the way. First things first, the Matthew 6 and 33 says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all other things will be added unto you. And I just found that as long as I continue to seek God and put him first in everything that I do, in my prayer life, in my wife, my family life, my marriage, in everything that I do, that when there's a need or when there's a hurdle or a struggle, he always shows up right on time.